I strongly disapprove of this bleepity bleep advice. Like, we have got to get rid of it. I've been hearing this for years. Your mess is your message. Well, guess what? I met a gentleman at a conference, and he told me that he was a wealth empowerment coach and that he helped people build abundance. And then we had a follow-up conversation a couple of weeks later, and he started telling me these things about, like, he was barely on the verge of getting evicted from his apartment. He had absolutely no money. He was drowning in debt. And I was like, who are you, liar, liar, pants on fire? You told me you were a wealth and abundance coach and your finances are a hot mess? No. I think this idea of your mess is your message pulls people into a zone where they are not in integrity with their clients. LeBron James does not get hired because he's messy. He gets hired because he's good. People don't hire me because my business is a mess. They hire me because they see that my business is strong and they want that. People don't want to hire someone to help them with their marriage when that person's marriage is falling apart. We are allowed to have messes. I'm not suggesting that you can't have any messes and be successful, but I am suggesting that don't try to sell your mess. It makes you come across like a fraud. And we see cases of this. So recently, Rachel Hollis got blasted on social media for going through a divorce. And at first I was like, what's up with all these jerky people blasting her? Marriages fail, give her some empathy, give her some compassion. I didn't realize that she had been selling marriage seminars and that she had been talking about how great her marriage was and that they had a marriage podcast and all these things, and then all of a sudden they're done. I understand why people feel duped, why they feel fooled. And here's the thing, that was her mess. She tried to turn it into programs and products, and she tried to monetize her mess, and it came back to bite her. And this, I think, happens a lot of times. Now, I think Rachel Hollis is brilliant. She does so many things so well. She didn't need to monetize her mess. All of the things that she has monetized that she is really, truly great at, she's still great at. But because people lost trust there, some of her followers have gone away and won't trust her again because they felt like she sold them a lie. And that transferred over. When not every area of her life is messy, right? Like, a lot of areas of her life, she's killing it. All right, so let's talk about what people will actually pay you for. What you're good at. Now, maybe you got good at that thing because it used to be a challenge. That's the case for me. I sucked at sales for such a long time that by the time I actually figured it out and got really good at it, I wanted to help other people get good at sales so that they could avoid all of the headache. But here's the thing, I did not start teaching people how to sell when I sucked at sales. When my sales were messy, that was my moment to learn. That was my moment to be the student. Sometimes people try to step into teacher mode when really they ought to be in student mode. There are plenty areas of my life where I need to be the student. I'm not teaching you about weight loss because I'm a little fluffier currently than I would like to be. So it's my mess. It's not my message right now. Now, if I go and I master nutrition and I master learning how to exercise and I master creating a six-pack, then maybe I'll go and tell you the things that I have learned. But right now, you need to look at, what am I good at today? Where am I strong? What value do I bring to the table? If somebody hires me, what could I deliver on that message because I know it and I've done it? Do not teach from theory. Nobody wants to pay for your hypothesis and hope that it turns out. Teach from the things that you know. I had a client a few years ago that came to me and he had really bought into this your mess is your message thing, and he felt inspired to start his own business. And he came to me as a mentor and he was trying to teach success principles and he wasn't experiencing success at that moment. And I was like, hold on. What do you know? What are you great at? He is great at branding. He is great at helping companies be able to establish their look, their feel, and their messages. So he started a branding business and hit 6 figures in the next 12 months. Now, after you've done that, if you want to go back and talk about that time of being in transition and what that was like and what the journey was and how you got through it, great. But in the challenge, in the mess, not the message. It's your learning opportunity. Somewhere down the road, maybe your message, but maybe not. Not every challenge that we have is meant to become a business program, platform, or product. Some of it is just for us. And you know what? It's okay if we don't share it with everybody. We learned from it. So let's talk about how you can be imperfect, because we all are, and still show up and be profitable in your business. It's simple. Just talk about the things that you're good at. Market and sell to the things that you already know, that you already have a proven track record on, and don't charge people for things that you don't know you can deliver on. I have a client right now who is creating a new program, and he keeps struggling because he's looking at all the things he doesn't know and thinking, but I haven't done that yet. I haven't accomplished that yet. And I keep having to say, why are we even talking about that? You know these things, and there are people who will buy these things from you today. So get really clear, not on your mess, but on your greatness. Your greatness is your product. Your greatness is your message. Your skills are the things that you sell. That is how you build a successful business. Now, are you still messy? Yeah. Welcome to the human race. I'm still messy, and that's okay. The only thing that I love about your mess is your message is it makes people feel like they don't have to have it all figured out to get started. But could we instead just say, I'm great, and I don't have it all figured out, and I'm going to get started? I like that a little bit better. Or maybe a lot better. Oh, you guys, I'm feeling the fire today. I feel like this rant has been building for years and I've been holding it in. But I hope you can tell I am passionate about you doing business the right way and actually making money and making it work. So I've got two things for you. Number one, I would love for you to go check out my video, how to have consistent 10K months. And number two, grab my Sales and Marketing GPS. You can answer questions about your sales, about your marketing, about your messaging, and then my team and I will analyze your answers and create a customized improvement plan, and we'll even go through it with you. So go grab those two things. I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go because I know you're gonna go be amazing. And while you're at it, go check out that next video.